Well, another game has been drained of life by EA's death grip, and today I want to talk about it. Okay, that's right, we're talking about Battlefield 2042. Honestly, not my usual type of game, but yeah, 2042 had an awful launch, followed by a pretty rocky life, and now, I'd say it's getting a pretty abrupt ending. Be it low player counts, low sales, or just old age, EA and DICE are deciding to end support for Battlefield 2042, and I just want to talk about it. So I bet the majority of you know Battlefield 2042, even if you have not played it, and I bet the majority of you know the sad fate that the game was met with. The launch was just terrible. Fans of the series were met with huge disappointment in not only performance but a lack of weapons, maps, and modes. Then on top of that, 2042 is the first entry to not include a campaign, which, at least to me, was a staple of the franchise. Call of Duty had the good multiplayer, Battlefield had the good campaign. That is no longer how it is, I guess. I mean, I bet a few of you also remember when EA and DICE were talking about going the Sims 4 route of things and making 2042 free to play. Now this idea was brought on to bring in more players as the count was getting too low, but things pulled through in the grand scheme of how bad things actually were for 2042. Yeah, looking at the game now, things aren't actually looking that bad. I actually played it for the first time for the vid, and I really enjoyed playing, even if it reminded me of why I don't play competitive games anymore. Just get too angry. But I liked the weapons, the maps, I thought the game looked beautiful, and the experience was the classic Battlefield experience I know and love. And these fixes and content updates would probably be the reason 2042's player base has slowly risen in count. That also being why I am baffled that EA and DICE are choosing to end support now. They say it's in the preparation of the next Battlefield coming, which kinda seems like a cop-out, as it feels like there were other Battlefield games that lived out longer lives into their next entries. That being said, EA and DICE probably just want to cut their losses and wash their hands of 2042 and move on to the next. Though, now might be the worst time, as player counts haven't looked this good since release. When checking out the SteamDB page, since October there's been a boost in players, reaching about 10 to 15k an hour, whereas before October it ranged anywhere between like 2 and 10k, which by no means is a dead game, but is also why I'm freaking surprised 2042's life's drawing to an end now. But yeah, the game might be fun, and EA DICE may have pulled through, but all in all, the decision to end support does not surprise me. The timing might, but the choice does not. I mean, within only 2 days, 2042 garnered almost 30,000 negative reviews on Steam. But still, I just didn't expect support for the game to only last 4 years. But no game lasts forever, and 2042 is meeting its demise here pretty soon. Yeah, I admit that the title may be a little misleading, as there are still people playing, and support hasn't ended quite yet, but come the end of Season 7, the current season, EA and DICE are setting their sights on the next Battlefield project. So yeah, I know this is a shorter video, I didn't want to get too into 2042's gameplay or anything like that, and sure, the life of 2042 was pretty bumpy at first, but there's no controversy or big bad event that led to support ending. Instead, they just think it's time to move on to the next, which, hey, it might suck for me as I just got into Battlefield 2042, I'm having a blast, I've been playing the last couple days, but as I said, its life has ran its course, and I just wanted to talk about EA and DICE ending support for Battlefield 2042. This wasn't supposed to be a long video talking about the game, this is just me bringing that up. It's surprising to me. I didn't expect the game's life to be so short, and hey, this doesn't mean that you won't be able to play the game anymore, it just means that they're not going to be doing updates or anything like that. They're not going to be working on the game as much. They're gonna work on the next game, and maybe that's for the best. Maybe we'll get another Battlefield 1, one of the best in the series. Maybe we'll get another Battlefield 4, that's my favorite Battlefield. Hey, maybe we'll get another campaign, who knows? We'll just have to see what comes. But for now, Battlefield 2042 support is in fact ending, and that is that. And I want to hear all of your thoughts on this 2042 news along with this shorter video in the comments now. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, be sure to hit that like and subscribe to stay up to date on everything to come. And if you want to support the channel and more videos like this, along with get your name at the end of future videos and get those videos a couple hours early, check out a membership to the channel now by pressing that little join button below. Lastly, if you liked any music you heard and you want to hear more of yours truly, head over to BillyTheWhip on any music platform now. And with us here, I thank you all so much for the support. It has honestly been amazing, and I hope you all have the greatest day you can have.
The flames growing, flow water is flowing, no paddle still rowing, can't reap without sowing, ain't no cut without mowing, ain't loaning no tricks, holding my hand until I'm closing, but I'm rolling down this hill like the rocks I